Hello everybody and welcome in. Today we have got some absolutely phenomenal cuts of agates, crystals, and various rocks. And I can't wait to show you guys what we found today. So we'll go ahead and start with the first ones here. And let me go ahead and turn my light on. Zoom in a bit. I believe that this is a moss agate. Pretty sure if I hit this with a black light, it's going to glow. This one turned out to be really, really beautiful too. To me, it almost looked like a slice of meat. I don't know why. We'll just call this one the meat agate. Next up, we have a very dark prairie agate, but when I cut it in half instead of down the side, I was able to see that I think it's more of a moss agate than a prairie agate. Hard to tell with some of these. This one, I do believe that this one here is a type of, not a fossil. I think it's a, like, fossilized clam or something, but I end up cutting it right down the middle. And you can see all the patterns inside of it. It just looks really, really pretty. It almost looks like the way that the lungs look like inside of a crab. Now here was a really, really pretty one. This is a little bubble gum, but the colors inside, ooh, really pretty. Next up would be this old guy here. Didn't think nothing of it, didn't have much color to it. Really shocked. I saw these beautiful plumes of pink and purple all mixed throughout the entire piece. I think this one was actually a pretty lucky find. Never would have guessed that was inside of there. So next up, I'm going to show you something really pretty. This one I thought was going to have something amazing in it. And it did. This one, honestly, reminds me of a cut of a Wagyu steak. That's the best way I could think of that one. But the next one shocked me even more. That would be this little guy here. I figured this was probably just a little jasper, but in truth, I think it's got ironstone or maybe silver all trapped inside of it. The grinder didn't like this one very much. It was sparking up a lot. And again, here's another jasper. Just really, really pretty. Ended up making one cut across, and I think I was satisfied with that. I would really, really love to polish these two up and make these both into some pendants. And here was a very interesting one. This one was just sort of a big old crystal in general. And I ended up cutting it, and it had a fair amount of plume to it. Nothing special, but ended up cutting across more and more and started to come across more and more color. And then I saw that. I would really love to be able to cut this one in half, but the saw that I have chews through a fair bit of material, so I might end up having to try that one with a bandsaw later on. Now here was one that I really, really love. I love these little spotted ones, because these spotted ones always come out looking like little galaxies. So it reminds me of, like a little galaxy of color. Some of these glow blue or pink, depending on the level of UV that is hit on them. Now here is the next one. This one, I really liked how it came out. I think this one's going to polish up really, really nicely. I really want to see how much we can get out of this one. I cut the little horn off, hoping that maybe it was a sideways agate, but nope. Lo and behold, had to cut long ways for it. There's so many flies in here. Next up, we have this little guy. Again, it's got those little spots all over it. I ended up cutting into it, and wasn't the best, but it wasn't terrible. It's got some color to it. I think it might polish up a little bit better, depending on how much we lose in the polishing process. I don't know. This one's, we're going to see how this one turns out. Next up, we've got just a general prairie agate. Nothing special. It had a little bit of a cream color band running through it. I was trying to chase it. I ended up cutting it long ways instead. And I think it was just that one little corner there. All the rest of it might end up having some bands or some pockets once I polish it up to like a mirror finish, but we'll see what happens when that time comes. Next up would be this little guy. I decided to cut 3 pieces on him, and as you can see, the first one started to have a little bit of structure going on with it. Not a lot, but I could see it starting to form, and then I got to this side, and I could see that. So I think this one's going to polish up very, very nicely. It's got a nice little band running across it. I believe this one's a lace agate. Just the way the bands look on it. And then it ended up breaking right there at the tip of it. And then the last one that we have is this little guy here. And I didn't think anything of it. It doesn't look all that great, because sometimes you end up cutting these and there's just nothing there. But I think that once this one polishes up, I think it's going to have a bunch of little quartz windows all over in it. So we'll see how that goes. And lastly, we have this guy, and I was really, really excited for this one because it was one of the most beautiful colored ones I had seen. But it broke on me in the entire process of cutting it, and I only managed to get one solid piece. And I just really, really love the design and colors of this one. Now I know once I try to polish this one, it's going to break on me too. It's going to break right along that little crack right there. It's going to come apart all over, just like the other parts have been. But all in all, it is a really, really beautiful jasper. Golds and reds. Those little spots. It almost looks like a different colored watermelon. And then lastly, we have this guy. And this guy ended up producing some of the most unique and insane patterns I have ever seen. This one just really, really took the cake. There's just so much color inside of there. And it's got those little pockets inside of it. It's got even more color and designs on the outside. And then this was the heel of it. And then it had a larger portion sticking on the side of it, and I was like, it looked like it wasn't going to go through, but sure enough, I got lucky, and it did. And man, look at how much color. Woo! I got lucky. And I still got a hole in the heel on this side too. Now that's a really, really nice find. I can't wait to polish all this stuff up later on. But for now, this is everything that we have so far. We do have a couple of other ones over here that I did cut. I forgot to show this one as well. So this one, I personally am going to work on pretty soon, actually. This one's just really, really pretty in general. It's got that little pocket back there. It's got something inside that pocket. I just noticed that. Oh, that's so cool. It's like encased inside of it. And then this is the other half of it. And then we've also got this one here. This one's really, really gorgeous. I didn't realize until after cutting it that the entire thing is just riddled with colors. Look at the slabs that came out of it. Oh yeah, once these polish up, these are going to make some beautiful necklace pieces. If they were a little bit smaller, I would have made these into earrings. But they're actually pretty hefty in weight. And here are the other two. And it started to get that little bit of jasper in it, and then jasper just blew up in color. Ooh, I am so excited about this one. And then here is another one. It just shocked me, guys. I mean, this one's absolutely beautiful. Ready? Look at that. Oh, man. Woo. That's something gorgeous. Never would have expected that from this one. Well, oh, I didn't see that down there. I guess I should have expected it. See, sometimes you really got to pay attention, guys. Like, I saw that little piece there, but I didn't realize that had another one on the underside of it. Huh. Interesting. You find different things every single time. Here's another really pretty one. And that's coming from the same piece, guys. Completely different colors. There was the outside of it. I was trying to chase that little band I saw running through it. But turns out it was only surface deep. It ends right there. But the middle cut, sorry, that was two different ones. Whoop. There we go. That's these two. I'm going to turn these two into some beautiful matching earring pieces. Let me get that back cleaned up really, really well. But all in all, I think today turned out to be absolutely phenomenal. I couldn't have asked for a better turnout of cuts on my agates and my crystals. So, alright guys, definitely going to have more to show y'all next time. Until then, do me a favor, like and subscribe on the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have a wonderful day, everybody.